season finale before the championship. What is the difference here? What's up, Dustin? Just the face mask? Yep. I want a blue face mask. Have Tulane go all green. Let's go.
Welcome to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, home to the Tulane Green Wave. And as this city likes to say, let the good times roll, and the Tulane fans are certainly ready for that. And while today is the final
I always
home
forget
game
to
of
do
the
this for
season
football.
one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane, taking on a fellow AAC opponent, the Tulane Green Wave.
Always forget to move up a
EA
little.
Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
I guess I can move it down a little too. Oh, we're kicking.
Looks like he's going to try to return it.
Oh.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Tulane Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're
Bring the
going
heat.
to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
They're gonna run it.
Touch pass on the
It's like a
line.
run.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Excuse me in advance for having a cough and my lovely cold.
Looking for a man. It's Pierre.
Oh,
Gets it out quickly.
yeah.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion.
Oh, we're going for win number
And
10.
drawn up.
Awesome.
Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Spin move.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the
It was
run,
raucous?
First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes
Should we
down.
take a chance, go
So
deep
Tulsa's
early, or
offense
should
has
we
its first
play it safe?
opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact
Oh,
players for
crap.
this game.
I keep forgetting I gotta, for some reason, forced into changing my quarterback to this guy. I don't want him. I want him. And then my slot receiver is Judge. All right, let's go deep.
To make an impact from your leaders.
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys
Feeling right
typically
side.
do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also
Going for a big play right off the bat.
There it is. Touchdown.
He gets it in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
One snap, one throw, one touchdown. One catch, one touchdown. There we go.
Return inside his 5. And they'll get
See
him
if we
on
can
the
force
ground
another
as the
3 and out.
offense comes out to start the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man.
Oh, shit.
Gets away from one, finds room. Hit the afterburners, kid. The 20.
Whoops.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulane.
I'm not saying I was supposed to be covering him, but I was supposed to be covering him. My bad.
Dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's
See
your
a
job
replay.
to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy.
Just coming
The connection
across,
between quarterback
yep.
and wide receiver.
Missed
You can tell
tackle.
This is a good one, and that's why they got
And
6
gone.
on that play.
Lining up for the PAT.
Anything you can do, I can do better is my mentality right now. So it's time to score with my running back.
One play, big chunk
One
yardage,
play.
put points on the board just like that.
All right, we gotta go left.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying.
There it
They
is.
did a great job. The offense was
Got him.
every.
Oh,
On the right. Found
He
a
stayed with
bunch
me,
of
though.
room and got it to the 44-yard line.
all right.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
On the run, it's Owens. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to it. Across
Why
the
not?
25, he's got room. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do.
Can
in
we
college
make a
football
field
is to
goal?
Go on the road. Everything about it changes. And you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
There we go.
He got it. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
We are 24 hours and 45 minutes away from Assassin's Creed Shadows.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set
Let me rephrase that. 1 week and 45 minutes.
on the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
He's got it up.
He is fast.
Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Makes the catch. It's Guzman.
And that's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick six. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw in.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Tulane right back to the line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
I hate no-huddle
Tulane
offenses.
looking to put one on the board from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Touchdown, Green Wave. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first.
He'll take the deep shot. Snags it on the right. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tulsa. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
2B.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any.
And it's picked off.
Does that count as an interception?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter.
5 seconds.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Scanning the field, it's Pierre. He's going to throw deep right side.
Yeah.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, what the hell?
Finds a spot in the middle.
Guy just like watched the ball go by.
And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Tulane right back to the line.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working on the right. He will step out of bounds.
We got to challenge that.
The big
Slow it down.
and a first down for this offense.
Oh, that's a good view.
We'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout.
All right, he had
wants
it.
the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He's got his man, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Green Wave.
This is going to be exactly how we started the season.
Receivers, they develop confidence and
Shootout.
chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They torched this defense with an explosive pass. Going up top. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And a great job by the linebacker. You could tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it.
Lets it fly. He's got it down the left side. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. It's a draw. He's there to make the stop.
And they try to sneak the draw play in there and try to show pass right away, get it to the running back. Defense not fooled in the slightest. Nice job getting upfield, getting to the running back, getting him on the ground.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you can tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Reads it, fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down.
Almost.
Tulsa now has it in the red zone. Try to get it on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the first down, no matter what. If I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that first down.
Back to throw.
Oh, no.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's York. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a
Whoops.
terrible play and a big loss. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field.
Need a turnover.
How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Works the middle of the field. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's complete. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Back to the air one more time. He's right on target. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. He wants to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Pierre.
Ooh, nice. Let's go.
Intercepted. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect him to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and sees that ball come in.
Get there. Yes.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Let's go.
Golden Hurricane. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
I should have went for 2.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. ULM is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
Cheap
They're
viewers.
trailing by 11 to Troy. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? He's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air, it's Pierre, feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right.
Here we go.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Yeoman Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football back.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Owens. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Pretty good day.
From the 31. They'll go back to the ground. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You see, they need more runs like that. It's been so few and far between. Defensively, they've been in position. They've been winning their one-on-one battles, getting off the blocks and rallying to the ball carrier. This defense has done a nice job slowing down the run game thus far.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
On the run, it's Cameron. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Shoot some
At
clock.
halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely
no.
right here, and I think
And the ball is picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
and this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Plows through the defense. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
There we go.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
3rd in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell ran with purpose, finished through the sticks and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go. Hat on a hat, work the double teams and get some push.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Looking for space, it's Owens. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Here we go.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
3 for 3.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big way.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul
Until they
down the
beat this
returner
defense, I'm
and
going to
start
keep
us on the
running it.
next drive. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Using the quick game. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Tulane right back to the line.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Dropping back, it's Pierre. Sweet feet on the move. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down.
Yeah, I don't know defensively if you want to keep giving this guy that much cushion because when he gets the ball in space, he's able to shake all these defenders and turns a 5-yard completion into a first down.
Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense.
Ooh, I thought he was going to escape.
So much easier for his quarterback.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. He wants to throw it again.
Ah, wide open. Oh, holding.
Headed to the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense is at its way. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football.
One
they gotta
deep
get in the end
pass.
zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team.
He lets one fly deep. Brings it down on
There
the
we
right
go.
side. Can anyone catch him? And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Tulsa! That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Jacksonville State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's going to pass. It's caught. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll throw it on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Looking to throw, it's Pierre. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. On third down, going up top. That pass not closes. He got
Fourth
drilled
down.
trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down.
And he drops
And he
it.
did complete the long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with a loss.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
He gets it so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short.
One for the road.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it.
Oh,
He'll go
just
down,
kidding. Won't be
and a
throwing
bit of
for
an
it.
unusual way to bring this game to a close.
Well,
All business today for this
and
ball
with a
club.
win.
They come out and they get the win.
And that's all
we
that
should be
matters.
making
It's
the
not always
playoffs
pretty,
as long as we win the
almost
conference
everything
championship.
You want to do or check all the boxes, but at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it.
Coming
they
up
made the plays
next.
they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought
Time
the
I play.
quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better
Maybe.
team today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long.